Hello guys, this is Wonders Graphics Tutorial. We are back again with another video. In this video we are going to cover layer mask. So at the end of this video you know what layer mask is, how it is used, when it is used, and all the basics you need in order to master layer masking. And then we will create a nice photo manipulation using layer masking. So without much talking, let's begin. So what is layer mask? Layer mask is a non-destructive way of hiding pixels, or it's a reversible way of deleting part of a layer, so that when we want it back, we can always bring it back. So that is what layer mask is. We will go ahead and then start with demonstration. Okay, so the layer mask icon is down here. When you head down here, you find a little box with small, that it looks like Japanese flag. That's what the layer mask icon. So in this tutorial, we are going to use layer masking, and then I'll combine these two images which I got from pixels.com. I'll combine these two images to create a nice photo manipulation which will look like this. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so some of the times which we use layer mask, or the uses of layer mask, is that sometimes you can use it to cut out shapes. You can use it to create composites, just like we can also use it towards in photo manipulation, just like we're going to do right now. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the pixel based mask, that is the layer mask itself. Okay, cool. So what I'll do is that I'll first unlock my background, and then I'm going to combine these two images. So when we look at the dimensions down here, let me change this from scratch this to document dimensions. You can see this image is 3191 by 2072, and then this one is what? Let me also change this to dimensions. This one is 38. Okay, so this image is larger. Okay, so I'm going to drag this one onto the other one. I'm going to create a manipulation in such a way that it will look like the man is falling into the water. So I can just press Ctrl+A, select everything, and then copy and go and paste it over there. But sometimes it's good to forget about copying and pasting, because you'll be filling your clipboard and Photoshop may start lagging later. So I just press Alt on the keyboard, hold Alt on the keyboard, and then start dragging this. So I've made a copy. This is not going to go into the clipboard. Okay, so I'll head here and then drop it. Cool. So now I have my other image back in this image. So you can see this image is little, or is smaller than that one which is down, the background. So what we will do is that I'm going to crop the background such a way that it will fit with this one. Okay, so that is basically what I'm going to do. So looking at my image, my background, you can see this part is a little brighter. The right part is a little brighter. This part is a little darker. So I think I prefer the dark side more of the dark side. So I'll crop it. I'm going to crop from this way. Okay, cool, because I want good. I think I'll manage this for now. I can change the cropping later because I'm not deleting crop pixels. Okay, so apply. Good. And now the width is the same, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put this image on top here, fill the sky. I'm going to use this image as a sky. So I'm going to replace the sky, which is in the background. I'm going to replace the sky with this one. I'm not going to cut out the person, because I think this sky and that sky, it will fit very nicely. So I'm not going to cut out. Okay, so I'll just keep it here. You can see he's disappeared. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my cropping, then crop this side. Okay, extend this side so that he appears. Good. I think I'll go with something like this. Okay, so let me apply. Good. And it's even beginning to look good already. So we are going to introduce what? Layer mask. Layer mask. So I'm going to highlight this. The first layer. Let me rename this to water. Okay, so this is the water, and then there's the person. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'll create a layer mask on this. So head down here, click what? The layer mask icon, and then now I have what? My layer mask. So when you are working with layer masks, you paint with white to reveal, you paint with black to conceal, white to reveal the layer, black to hide the layer. Yes, so let me demonstrate that. So first of all, I will set my background color to what? Black and white. You can do that by just pressing D on your keyboard, and then your background and foreground colors, your foreground and background colors will be what? Reset to default. That's what? Black and white. So now my foreground color is what? White. I said when you paint with white, you do what? You reveal. If you paint with black, you what? You conceal. So what I'm going to do, I want to conceal some part of the sky, the top layer. I want to conceal some part of this. So I'm going to what? Paint with black. So my foreground color is black. Okay. So if I come here, I'll resize my brush and then reduce what? The hardness. I'll reduce the hardness. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to hide some part of what? The layer on top. Okay, so I've set my foreground to black, and then I'll start what? Painting. You can see it's what? Deleting what? The part of what? The top layer. It's hiding. Okay, it's deleting. If I hide this layer, you will see what is happening. You can see this part are being what? Deleted. But the parts which are being deleted are not what? Being permanently deleted. They are being what? Hidden in the max here. They are being hidden in the max here in such a way that if I need it later, I can what? Reverse it and then get it back. Cool. So I'll start what? Hiding these parts. Okay. Yeah. So let's say I've done something like this. I've gone overboard, and I want to bring this part back. Okay. The reason why layer mask is non-destructive is that if I use eraser and then I just erase this part without using mask, and then let's say I've done multiple times and then I want to go back to the first one, the only option I have is to what? To use step back. If the step back or the history is finished, I can what? Go back again. But if I use layer mask, I can always what? Go back to what? Revert or change this. So now I want to paint back these parts in. You see they are out. I've deleted them. I want to bring them back. So I've selected the mask. I'll change my foreground color. I'll swap the foreground and what? Background color. You can do that by pressing or just press X on the keyboard, and then you can see it has been what? Swapped. Now I'm going to paint with what? White. I said we paint with what? White to reveal. Okay, you paint with white to reveal. So if I do this, you can see the part which I deleted, they are coming back. You can see them. You can see they are coming back. Good. So this is how layer mask works. I can paint all those parts back in. Okay. So that is how layer mask works. That is how layer mask works. If you don't want the layer mask anymore, you can just delete it by right clicking on it and then go to delete layer mask. Okay, and your mask is gone. You can see I still have my layer intact. Nothing happened to it. The parts I deleted were in a mask. They were in a mask in such a way that they were not deleted permanently. They were hidden in the mask. And then if I delete the mask, I have my layer back how it was in the beginning. Okay, so let's begin with our manipulation. So I said I'm going to paint part of this, right? And then I also told you that we paint with what? White to reveal, black to conceal. That's when you are using the brush tool. If you are using the eraser tool, it's the opposite. Okay, if you are using the eraser tool, it's the opposite. Black will reveal, white will conceal. Okay, because we are erasing. Cool. So let me demonstrate that one. Okay, so I've grabbed my eraser tool. I'll set my brush size and hardness, and then I'm on the layer mask, right? So I'll set my foreground color to white and then my background color to black. Remember, I told you that when we are painting, when we are erasing, when we are using the eraser tool, we use what we paint with. We erase with white to hide. We erase with black to reveal. Okay, so I've picked what? White eraser. Okay, if I start clicking, you see they start what? Hiding. Okay, these parts are being what? Hidden in the marks. You can see it's being shown here. Okay, so this is how it works. And then what you have to know is that whenever you go, you look at the marks. Black is what is hidden. The hidden part will always be black on the marks. Where the mask remains white is what is always showing. Okay, so let's get down to business. Let me start my composition properly. So I'll start hiding these parts. I'll start hiding these parts. Okay, gradually hiding these parts, bit by bit. Okay, yeah. So and then let me bring the layer down. Yes, it should come a bit closer. Good, and then I'll keep on hiding. I'll keep on hiding. Step back. Let me increase the brush. So I'll keep on hiding these parts. Okay, I'll keep on hiding these parts, and then I think I want the line to show a little something like this. It's not bad. It's looking good already. Okay, so I have this. You can see I've hidden these parts. They are not deleted. They are just hidden, just like I told you already. Okay, cool. Okay, so if you want to reveal some, so selecting the marks, switch between your background and foreground color, and then you paint some parts in. If you think you've gone overboard, you paint some parts in. Okay, good. So I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, and then this part looks too dark. But let me leave it for now. Maybe later I'll adjust it. Okay, so I think my manipulation is looking a little good. Okay, but if you look at the color of the ocean looks blue or cyan. Cyan, blue, cyan. Anyway, and then this part looks desaturated. Okay, there's much color here. The color over here is less. So what I'll do is I'm going to desaturate this a little so that it matches with with this one. Whenever you're doing manipulation, works on your colors should match, and then your lightning should always match. Good. So I'll create an adjustment layer on this. Hue or saturation adjustment layer. Okay, and then because this is the only image, the only layer underneath, let me just clip it because later maybe I'll introduce background. I'm going to clip it to the water layer. So Control Alt G, then convert it to clipping marks, and then I'm going to desaturate. Okay, so bring the saturation down a bit. Yeah, it's looking a little good already. And then let me push a little into the blues. Let me move a little into the blues because I think when the weather looks cloudy like this, the sea won't look green. It will look blue more than green, I guess. I'm just thinking. So always, whenever you are doing manipulation, have idea of what you want to create in your mind. Okay, you have to have the picture in your mind before, and then you produce it. So I think something like this is looking good. Let me keep on desaturating, and then let me darken it a bit. So reduce the lightness. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. This way, it's not bad. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. So basically, the manipulation is almost done. Yeah, I will just I can enlighten this part a little. Okay, I can lighten this part a little by I'll just create a white layer, or I'll just grab the tool. I'll select my max, I'll change my foreground and background colors, and then I'll reduce my opacity here. You can see I was not even painting with 100% opacity. You can change it always if you want. Reduce my opacity, and then I'll just be clicking here one. Okay, and lighten this place a little. Okay, let me leave that part. Cool. So something like this. Something like this. Because looking at the image, we can see the light source is coming from the right side. So if I enlighten this place a little, it's going to look good, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. So basically, this is layer max. How to use layer max, pixel-based layer max. So when you look at the max, you can see it's what white and black. That is what for the pixel-based layer max. So if you want to hide the max, if you want to hide the max, right? Hold Shift and then what? Click on what? The max. So it has been disabled. Now this is the original image. Okay, without the max, and then hold Shift and click on the max icon again, and then you reveal what? The max. Okay, cool. So that is layer max for you. A quick recap. When you are dealing with raster max, or pixel-based layer max, you paint with what? When you are using the brush, if you are using the brush, you paint with what? Black to hide, white to reveal. Black to hide, white to reveal. But if you are erasing with the eraser, you erase with white, you reveal with black. So you erase with white to conceal, you erase with black to reveal. Okay, I hope you understand that. And you don't even have to memorize this. If you pick the eraser and you do this and it's not working, just press what? X, and then you turn it over and you start doing it. You see it will be working. So always you get what you want by just toggling between what the foreground background color if you are confused. You can also paint with ash so that it will be what? Reveal or conceal partially. Yeah, that one also works. Okay, so guys, this is where we end the video. If you like this video, make sure you give a thumbs up and then leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, if there's anything you didn't understand, leave a comment down below. I'll try my best to answer you as quick as possible. And guys, don't forget to keep on liking the videos and then leaving a comment below. This is how you get me motivated, and this is how I know you like the videos, and then I'll keep on doing more videos for you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because this channel is dedicated for beginners. All the videos I'm uploading are for beginners. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn Photoshop and master it well, consider subscribing to this channel your priority, and then click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will not miss out. Check out my other videos which I have uploaded. All these videos are for beginners. Okay, so love you guys. We will meet again. Thanks for watching.